You must know Lara Samuel, General Bazilio Olara-Okello, and the Aj Vicki commentary. Number one, what you must know. Who is Lieutenant General Bazilio Olara-Okello? Bazilio Olara-Okello, 1929 to 1990, was a senior Ugandan military officer. He briefly served as Uganda's head of state from July the 27 to July the 29, 1985, following a military coup. He chaired the military council after overthrowing Milton Obote's government. His leadership lasted only 2 days before being replaced by General Okello. Two, who is Olara-Samuel? Olara-Samuel is one of the sons of Lieutenant General Bazilio Olara-Okello. He is known as a human rights advocate. He writes public commentaries and contributes opinion pieces to Ugandan media. Recently, he authored a strong opinion article in the Daily Monitor about the Aj Vicki case. Three, for those who don't know, what is the Aj Vicki case about? Aj Vicki was a Ugandan domestic worker facing serious legal trouble in Syria. She is reportedly accused of a capital offense involving her employer. There have been conflicting reports about whether she confessed. Concerns exist about her safety, legal representation, and even whether she is alive. For Samuel's main argument, in his commentary titled How Uganda Failed Vicky Ajok and many others, February 26 to 26, Samuel argues Uganda has no embassy in Syria, which he describes as catastrophic negligence. Lack of diplomatic presence means no effective consular protection. Government response has been limited to cautious diplomatic statements. Press releases are not equal to protection. Five, the labor export criticism. Samuel strongly criticizes Uganda's labor export system. Recruitment agencies operate with weak oversight. He says agency allegedly rebrand after scandals. Poor women are sent abroad under risky, opaque arrangements. He argues that this system exposes women to abuse, exploitation, and death. Six, human trafficking angle. Samuel references the UN Palermo Protocol, stating exploitation through abuse of voluntary or vulnerability qualifies as trafficking. Consent is irrelevant if vulnerability is exploited. He warns that continued state inaction may amount to complicity. Seven, gender dimension. Uganda's labor export model heavily relies on women in domestic work. Domestic work in private homes lacks strong inspection mechanisms. Women are praised for remittances but neglected during crisis. He frames the issue as structurally and morally gendered injustice. 8, diplomatic failure claim. He says Uganda has no resident embassy in Syria. Consular services are limited. Without verified legal representation, Ajok's rights may not be protected. Samuel urges that absence of accountability leaves victims in legal limbo. Nine, the strongest line in his commentary, he states, if Ajok is alive, Uganda failed to protect her. If she is dead, the state failed even to witness her hand. This frames the case as a national moral test, not just an isolated tragedy. What Samuel demands, he calls for rigorous auditing of recruitment agencies, criminal punishment of illegal labor routes, halting labor export to high-risk states, stronger state accountability mechanisms, real diplomatic protection structures. Why this matters politically. The case exposes weaknesses in Uganda's foreign labor policy. It raises questions about state responsibility abroad. It touches on international law and human rights obligations. It could influence future labor export reforms. Bigger picture. Samuel's commentary is not only about Aj Vicki. It is about governance, state responsibility, protection of vulnerable citizens, whether economic remittances justify human risk.